in my blanket. Put my blanket back and go to bed. There's my hype. She gave up.
Okay.
She's a quitter.
So is your sister a lot like you, or?
She's... I don't know. Not really. She's not into computers.
Completely different?
Yeah. She's one of those people that goes outside.
Nice.
One of those nerds, you know?
Right. Outside people. Oh. Who are they?
Yeah. You wouldn't know anything about them since you're in office all day, right?
No, don't know what outside is. What is outside? Sounds awful.
Yeah, it's a bad place.
I don't want to go there.
So, what is gonna be your Saturday morning adventures? Are you gonna go get donuts or anything?
Well, I would like to. Oh, loot happening.
What donuts are you thinking of?
Oh, we got a multiplayer chest. Where is it?
It's right here.
More doubloon. Balloon Fest 2007.
I thought it was really weird. I went to a dungeon by myself and there was still a 3-person chest.
Well, you know, that's gonna remind you, cruelly, you should have been in a group.
Or it'll just make me cry, because I have no friends.
Right. Well, there's so there's no excuse.
There's no excuses now.
Okay, what's happening here, my friends? I'm gonna go hidden. And I'm gonna run down by you. Where are you going? Oh, you're going for your people down there, right?
Well, that's where Bonnie's doing, but the other ones are buffing up.
Okay. We're gonna come down.
Yeah, I don't get how Anna or Tara or Mike can just, you know, just leave their computer on all night. I'd be like, no! I don't know. That's just me, though. I only
you know
ever...
me. I was in a chat channel for 3 days.
You were? I'm not kidding. You were in it for 3 days.
I didn't know.
I just left you. I didn't want to interrupt. I didn't want to give you a heart attack.
Did you listen in?
No.
I was like, I just gave you the opportunity to spy on you 24/7.
Well, it was that Wizard City to Polaris Discord channel, and you just sat in there for 3 days.
Wait, we had a Discord channel?
Yeah, we had a Discord channel. It was before I knew that you could just individually call.
Oh.
You just sat in there for 3 days, and then you were streaming Minecraft with your son, and I'm like, I should probably tell him that he has on Discord. So I'm just like, Tom, Discord's on. Exit the call. Do you remember that or no?
What did I say?
You're just like, oh.
Non-affected, right?
Yeah, you were just like...
Didn't even care.
Oh, okay. And I'm just like, okay, goodbye.
Okay, well let's...
You don't remember a lot. You're too busy to remember anything, aren't you?
I'm sorry. I have a short-term memory problem. Sorry.
What is it? Leela goes, yeah, you could tell Tom something, and like 5 minutes later, he won't remember it.
Did she really say that?
Yes! Now you're offended.
Now I'm... My wife, obviously, know better. And... Look, I have selective problems. It's a select... If I want to listen to you, I'll remember it for the rest of my life.
Aww.
If I'm kind of distracted and thinking about my thing, well, good luck getting in my brain, you know?
Aww. That's why I have the harassment issue for you.
I'm better. I am much better at paying attention over text than in...
You know, like, I always, like... So on Twitter, you can see whenever other people see your, like, see the tweet message sent. So then, like, I know not to, like, bother you, I guess, if I tap it and I seen that you've seen it. But then if I see that it's sent but hasn't been seen, I try to get your attention, if that makes sense.
Right. I appreciate
like, sometimes it's like, well, kind of like that issue that we had, you know, last month or whatever, and I was trying to warn you about those. And I was like, well, he hasn't seen it. He hasn't been on for a couple days because of these, like, events that are happening, like the DDoSing or whatever. So, but I feel like this will add to the plate if anyone finds anything, so I'm just trying to alert you ahead of time.
That's cool.
But then, like, you're still not on Twitter whenever that happened, so I don't know. How did you find out? How did you know to check the Twitter?
Well, I had so many things going on that, like, it was hard not to know what was happening.
Yeah, but no, I meant like you had so much stuff happening in general. How did you think to check your own Twitter? Does that make sense?
Oh, I do that anyways. I mean,
okay.
People tell me things like at me all the time that they don't at to Wizard.
Yeah.
So I when I'm at work, I check both. It's just, okay, did anyone report any bugs? To Wizard, did anyone report any bugs? Just strict.
Oh, that reminded me. Okay, so the other day, that guy or whatever on Twitter that I was just sending gifts to. I hope I didn't make him feel bad. Because it was I have it over here.
No, that was...
What do you say?
No, that was great.
Oh. I was like, what is it? I sent a very angry penguin and pin up someone's nose.
Tom, could you make Dungeon the first version of the final battle with Malistaire max level?
Tom cannot, because Tom doesn't. I don't. Do you know how to code?
I personally could not do that. Personally. Post it on the dorm.
Yeah.
That's where we get all of our suggestions. We say, if we get a suggestion, post it on.
I think, like, okay, honestly, I do like games that, like, at least give you a forum to go talk to. Or companies that do that. Because there's a lot of companies I've tried to get a hold of.
They don't have their own forum? No.
Yeah, like, okay, so they had a link to Facebook and Twitter, and I asked them a question on Twitter because they advertise for a specific product on their website, but it's not there. It's not on their website.
It's so easy for me to link the developers, like, hey, this is a great suggestion.
Yeah.
Or anywhere else, really. Really, anywhere, you know.
Well, okay,
But
so, like...
mostly from our forum.
With mine, I had an issue with, like this metal company that makes, like, little metal figurines. Like, they're really tiny, like, D&D size ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I was collecting the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them ones, because they're really, like, they're cool, they're metal, they're cast iron, already painted, really small, really inexpensive, like less than $1 figures. And they advertise for Newt Scamander, Tina, I think that's her name, and Mr. Kofsky or whatever. And I look online and I look all over everything like that for Kiotsky or whatever, and I can't find him. So, like, I try to tweet them and they never respond.
Aw.
I'm like, are you guys making him? Because you guys have him advertised, like, on the back of the box to get him, like, to collect them all.
There's no way out back here.
That's just personal.
Did you try a private message? Sometimes private message is better.
Okay, I'll have to try that sometime. Well, like, I don't know. Have you ever had, like, something that you don't have a complete set for? And you kind of are irritated? Because you can't, like, there's no, like, actual way to get the set?
Oh, maybe. I know what you're talking about. Like, people ask me all the time, certain set of storm boots that are missing from a collection of boots, right? Of, like, newbie gear. It's really like, okay, old set of storm boots. Really? You really want that? But because it is part of a set and it's missing, it makes people really want it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think I get it.
I was just irritated because, like, here, I'll put them up on the stream. They're tiny figures, teeny tiny, like little teeny tiny figures, but they're really nice. Like I like them. And you can get them in all sorts of stuff, like so you can get them in Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. They're doing wrestlers right now, even superheroes. They're really cool. Like they're like Monopoly pieces almost. And they're, like I said, less than $1. They're really cool.
I know what you're talking about.
Nano metal figs.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
That awkward silence.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Is that why you made the do-do-do-do-do? I was, okay, whenever you message or whatever that you're like, tweet out about your stream and then I'll hop on or whatever, but you said I'm gonna go to the little Necro's room, I was like, that was so funny to me, cause like,
because you've been awake for a long time.
I know.
I know.
Well, it was just funny in general. Like, I gotta go to the little Necro's room. Oh,
I did.
Okay.
It happened.
Okay.
Necro. Get him, fan. No, don't get chopped, fan.
Okay, if you
There
could.
you go, fan.
Is there any games that you're looking forward to coming out?
Well, Mario Odyssey just hit, and so that was the one to look forward to.
Yeah.
And my kids were more excited about that than Halloween. They were counting down the days to Mario Odyssey.
I know. I wanted to get a. Oh, by the way, I quit that job because it was too much. No, I'm not doing that job.
So you just barely started the job.
I was there for a week and a half, and no, my body was killing me. My hands were swollen.
But isn't that like, you're just building the muscle?
It was terrible. I felt miserable. I dreaded every single day. There was
do it for a month.
no.
Be like, yeah.
No.
Tough.
I'm not. No,
More
I already
tough.
quit. I gave them a day's notice, and they're like, okay. Sometimes, if it just isn't for you, it isn't for you. Like, I wanted to cry every day I was there. I cried as I was like, because I didn't want to quit. I didn't want to quit so bad, and I cried, and then I was like, okay, this is how I know. If I'm crying, then it's
So
really
what was
not
the
meant
deal?
for
I
me.
mean, what was making it different than your regular welding stuff?
It was just, okay, getting up at 4:30 in the morning and working till 4, and getting home and not feeling like you can do anything at all. Like,
So they had like legit 12-hour day?
I had to get up at 4:30 because that's how I'd eat and get dressed and get to work on time.
Okay.
They had me start at 6 till
So-
4, and
Yes, you worked 6 to 4. All right.
it was,
Which is a long day.
Yeah, it was
That's legitimately a long day.
it was cold all the time, and they had me grinding metal railings for most of my day. The welding wasn't even any type of weld that I put on, I'd have to grind off because they wanted it smooth. So
Okay.
anytime I did any work into anything, it was getting destroyed anyway.
So you would weld and then you'd grind
Yeah,
to smooth it.
yeah.
And so it was more the grinding part that was making.
Yeah, it was the grinding part and having to, okay, I finished a pile. I thought, man, I just finished this entire pile. I feel fantastic about that. And then they put another 22 of them right in front of you.
Okay.
And it's always like that. I would know.
So it's a little bit assembly line.
Yeah, I did not want to be there. So I quit. I felt so bad. And my mom's like, look, Mercedes, you at least tried. That's the thing. You were there for a week and a half. Every single night that you came home, you weren't even yourself, really.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Like, you at least tried. Now you know industrial work is not for you. And so now I'm going to have to look for... Well, actually, I'm thinking about going back to school.
Oh
in
my
spring.
gosh, fan.
And let's see. In the spring, I'm thinking about going back to school for something for computers. Remember I said that at some point?
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna change your major.
Yeah, okay, I have a question about that. Okay,
Okay.
I have an associate's in welding. If
Okay.
I continue my studies into something that has a computer, do I count as a bachelor? Like, does that count as a bachelor's, or is that another associate's?